everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9 channel. So I am here to help you again for IELTS reading, specifically MCQ question, multiple choice question. So two types of sets I will be taking. So this where we have to select only one option, and this another type of question where we have to select 3 letters. Okay, so let's start with first this type of MCQs here. Okay, so these questions I have selected from this reading, Secrets of the Forest. Okay, so let's read it one by one, and believe me, it is too easy to find out whether which option is there. Sometimes it is confusing, I can understand, but first it is important to get the location of the question statement. Then we will just try to read the information around, and then we will just come here and eliminate the options, two options, by reading these 4 options. And then there will be a struggle between 2 options. Like suppose we are eliminating B and C here, so we will decide between A and D by reading it again here. Okay, so let's read it one by one. I will show it to you. So this is the question. You can see this easily, it can be seen. In 1942, so this is the word, it will take us to the location. The US anthropology student concluded at Sereno. Okay, okay, so as I have already done this reading in the previous, but I have left these questions just because of this video. Okay, let's read it one by one. So in 1942, a doctoral student in anthropology from this university, this is unnecessary information, you should not read it, ventured deep into the jungle of Bolivian Amazonia and searched out an isolated band. This name also we were looking in the question statement. So question is, concluded that he had concluded about these persons. What he had concluded? Thus Sereno Holmberg later wrote, they led a strikingly backward existence. Okay, their villagers were little more clusters of thatched huts. Okay, life itself. Okay, let's read it. Life itself was a perpetual and punishing search for food. Some families grew mimic and other starchy crops in small garden plots cleared from the forest, while other members of the tribe scout the country for small game and promising fish holes. When local resources become depleted, the tribes moved on. As far as technology, Holmberg noted that Sereno may be classified among the most handicapped people of the world. Other than bows, arrows, cruise digging sticks, the only tools Sereno seemed to possess were 2. Okay, so actually location is here. Led a strikingly backward existence. Their villagers were more clusters of thatched huts. Okay, so here were usually aggressive and cruel, so this is not given. Okay, we can eliminate this. Had their way of life destroyed by invaders, so invaders are also not given. Were an extremely primitive society, so they were living nearby. So they were living villagers were little more than clusters of thatched huts. So yeah, this we can consider it. Had only recent made permanent settlement, this is also not given, so I will go with that only. Okay, so let's move on to 23rd number. The author believes, recent discoveries of the remains of complex societies in Amazonia. Okay, complex society. Okay, the author believes recent discoveries. Okay, complex society. Let's find this complex society. So here in this paragraph, A paragraph, there was no complex society. So let's move on to B paragraph and let's find. So complex society, the image epitomize the popular conception of influential. Yeah, a complex society is here. You can see this. Okay, so let's read it. The author believes recent discoveries of remains of complex society in Amazonia. Okay, the author believes, to casual observers as well as influential natural scientists and regional planners, the luxuriant forest of Amazonia seem ageless, unconquerable, a habitat totally hostile to human civilization. The apparent simplicity of Indian ways of life has been judged as an evolutionary adaptation to forest ecology, living proof that Amazonia could not and cannot sustain a more complex society. Archaeological traces means recent discoveries of far more elaborate cultures have been dismissed. Cultures have been dismissed as the ruins of invaders from outside the region. Dismissed means this was not the reason. Abandoned to decay in the uncompromising tropical environment. So what their options are saying, and are evidence of early indigenous communities, yes, it was evidence of complex society. Living proof, this is also proof they are giving. Amazonia could not and cannot sustain a mere complex society. Elaborate, here they have abandoned to, okay, so what they are here, they are dismissed about these two reasons, and here also not saying cannot sustain. The apparent simplicity of Indian waves has been judged ecology living proof that, okay, the image of has respects popular conception of life. Okay, the evidence of early, so we can get it, we can select, because definitely evidence are there. Are the remains of settlements by, no, it is not, they have dismissed everything. Are the ruins of communities established, this is also not given. Show the region has only relatively recently been covered, no, recently been covered by forest is also not given. So last you can see uncompromising tropical environment, abandoned to decay, so that is not recent forest, so only this option is left, so that's why I have selected this. Assumption, next question, the assumption that the tropical ecosystem of Amazonia has been created solely by natural forces. Tropical ecosystem of Amazonia, okay, let's find, this word will take us to the location. Okay, so here in C paragraph there is no word like tropical, and in D paragraph it is given, you can see this tropical ecosystem. Okay, ecologists have assumed, so same thing, the assumptions we are looking for, has been created solely by natural forces. Have assumed that tropical ecosystems were shaped entirely by natural forces, and is also given. So this is the continuity of D paragraph. And they have focused their research on habitats they believe they have escaped human influence. But as okay, let's read the options first, then we will read further. Okay, so 24th number, what they are saying, has often been questioned, have often been questions by ecologists in the past. No, questions are not there. No, has been shown to the incorrect by recent research, has been shown incorrect. So what they were saying, have been escaped, the shows that natural is too surprising. So yes, let's read it. Has shown to be incorrect by recent research, was made by Peter, though this person name is not here, has led to some fruitful discoveries, this is also not given. But let's read the full paragraph, then we can decide it. Okay, this is E full paragraph, and because location is somewhere here, you can see this. This is E paragraph. Natural resources were shaped entirely by natural resources. Okay, so yes, answer is here. Entirely means solely by natural resources, but here it is given has been shown to be incorrect by recent research. So assumptions, Revised view of Arizona will take many people by surprise. It means it was incorrect. Okay, so that's why we will just pick this incorrect by the research. C, B number. Let's read 25th. The application of our new insights into the Amazonian past would. Application of new insights into the Amazonian past. Okay, let's read the leftover paragraph here. So this is my E paragraph. Amazonians, here it is. Naturalism, environment, society, scientists have been indigenous. The major casualty scientists have been the indigenous Amazonians, whose habits of hunting, cultivation often have been represented as a harmful to the habitat. In the clash between environmentalist development, whose presence is in fact crucial to the survival of the forest, have suffered. The new understanding means new insight. New insights. The application of our new insights into the Amazonian past. Okay, of prehistory. Prehistory means past of Amazonian, however, points towards a middle ground. Archaeology makes clear that with judicious management, selected parts of the region could support more people than anyone thought. The long buried past, it seems, offer hope for the future. Okay, so here warn as against no, there was no warning in the paragraph. Cause further suffering to the Indian communities. Cause further suffering, no, it is not like that. Change present policies on the development in the region is given because they were supporting. Okay, I will show you the location. Reduce the amount of hunting, so this is also not given. Amount, whose habits, they are talking about habits. Okay, so they are not saying that reducing the amount of these habits will give. Okay, here answer is relating to yes, judicious management, selected parts of the region could support more people than anyone thought before. It means they are talking about development in the region. So answer will come C here. Okay, so now let's look at another MCQ. So this is another MCQ. So here what they are saying, choose 3 letters A to G and write them in boxes 35 to 37 on your answer sheet. So here options are lack of negative ions, rainy weather, food. So first we will read all the options and then we will go to the location. Then we will try to match the question, what the question is saying. This is also important to understand it. Question says, according to the text, which 3 of the following conditions have been scientifically proved to have a psychological effect on humans? Scientifically means some scientists have proved it. Okay, so let's go to lack of negative ions. So this is the reading for that. Lack of negative ions. Now see this, all the things I have selected when I was doing it. So you can see this, my keyword. So let's read it, let's match it, whether they are influencing the psychological effect on humans. Okay, so lack of negative ions is here. So but I will be doing it according to the words I have found it in the passage. That will be easier rather than going for starting from like that. Okay, so weather, they are talking about weather is here, rainy weather. Okay, let's read it, what kind of weather, and sunny weather is also there. So here they are saying psychologists have conducted studies. It means yes, definitely scientifically proven, they may be talking, showing that people become less skeptical and more obstacle when weather is sunny. Okay, so when weather is sunny, so it means sunny weather means less skeptical and more optimistic. So it means it is affecting their mind. So I will go with sunny weather also. First because it seems it is saying yes, Okay, so I will go with sunny weather also. However, this apparently does not just depend on the temperature. It is not saying that temperature. An American psychologist studies customers in a temperature controlled restaurant. They give bigger tips when the sun was shining and smaller tips when it wasn't. It means, yes, example is also supporting sunny weather, so that is sunny weather. Okay, now they have talking about melatonin. Melatonin is there? No, melatonin is not there. Okay, so here food, they are talking about food also. You can see this food consumption is also there. I will show it to you like this. So food consumption, but here read it. If they are given injections, so okay, let's read. In laboratory, hamsters put on more weight, then nights are getting shorter and their melatonin levels are falling. On the other hand, if they are given injection of melatonin, they will stop eating together. It seems that cues provided by, so they are talking about animals, so not human beings. Okay, we will not be reading it. Okay, let's go to another keyword. My keyword that I have selected, it means food consumption will not come. Okay, so because, yeah, holidays, so here they are talking about, yeah, let's read it from here. I will show it to you. People's moods too have been shown to react the length of the daylight hours. Skeptics might say that longer exposure to sunshine puts people in a better mood because they associate with the happy feelings of the holiday and freedom from responsibility. Okay, freedom from the responsibility. Scientifically proved is not there. Okay, so this is not so this is not scientifically proved, so that is not the answer. This will not come. Okay, next, coming to next, they were talking about in this reading. Here you can see this. Yeah, this is much better. However, believe that rain weather, they are talking about rain. You can see this, that rain and murky weather make people more unhappy is borne out by a study in Belgium, means scientifically proved, which showed that telephone counseling service gets more telephone calls from people with suicidal feeling when it rains. It means it affects. So rain weather will also come. Okay, now next is thunderstorm. Although it is not given here, let's read it. Thunderstorm. Okay, so brewing, some people complain of the air being heavy and feeling irritable. No, nothing is relating to. Let's go to next option, negative ions. And yeah, negative and yeah, this is also given. Yeah, let's read it. Charged when, okay, positive charge increases the level of serotonin. Okay, a chemical involved in sending signals in nervous system. High levels of, so whether it is scientifically proved or not, they may be reacting. High levels of serotonin in certain areas of nervous system make people more active and reactive, and possibly more aggressive. When certain winds are blowing, such as southern France, in South Germany, mood can be affected, but this is also not scientifically approved, so we will cancel this also. Now this is left. Let's read it. This is left. This is also, yeah, this we have done it. No, this, so yes, this is, yeah, let's read it, then we will decide. But this is nervous system, high levels of make people more active and reactive when certain winds are blowing, southern, okay, such as Mistral in South France and Phone in South Germany, mood can be affected, the number of traffic accident rises. So it means scientifically proves, they are saying something different. Okay, so it may be significant that concentration of positively charged particles is greater than normal in these winds. Okay, in the United Kingdom, 40,000 ionizers are sold every year. These small machines raise the number of negative ions in the air in the room. Many people claim that they feel better in a negative charged air. So here they feel better in negative charge, but here the point says lack of negative. This is also not given. So answers we have selected only 2. Okay, food consumption regarding animals. So let's read it again. Level of sorority levels. Yeah. When there is thunder, they may be reaching to the fact that air become thunderstorm intense. The positive charge increases the level of, okay, a chemical involved in sending signals in the nervous system. High levels of certain areas of the nervous system make more active and reaction more aggressive when winds are blowing. They are in the, okay, they have added one example over here, that's why they are saying this, and exactly thing they are saying, so we will go with D also. Okay, so how we have read everything relating to all the options, then we selected it. So it means we have to read, we have to find the location, and we have to just decide whether it is true or not. That's the main thing in these kinds of MCQs. Thank you so much.